Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Patchwork podcast with your host, Dinah. And I want my co host to introduce himself. You already know who it is.
Yeah, you know who it is. You know who it be. Just Sebastian Minaj, the one and only SebastionMinaj. What's good?
Okay, so you probably already see on the screen what we're about to do. You've already seen it in the picture before you click this video, if you're watching it as a video. But today we're going to be discussing Little Mix versus Fifth Harmony. And we're not going to discuss their music, although that would have been a good video too. We're going to discuss each member's solo discographies and we're going to grade them. Yes, they are in college. They've turned in their music to us as consumers and we're going to grade them for their projects. Yeah, we said it. So
Okay.
So I you see the girls here. I just put them here not in any specific order. I don't know who we're going to start with, but you see the girls here. And we're just going to talk a little bit about what they've released so far cuz some have a very limited amount of songs released. We know Fifth Harmony broke up a very long time ago. We know Little Mix broke up not too long ago, and I say broke up loosely cuz they said we'll be back, but you never know. So yeah, I'm excited. Sebastian, you excited?
Um, I don't know if I would say excited. I am worried
Why are you worried?
because this is a big thing. This is a big debate.
But why would you be worried to give your opinion?
Well, I'm not worried to get my opinion because no one's gonna check me, but I'm worried that other people won't agree because I am right, and I don't want them to be.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, well, who do you want to start with? Because I just put them in any old order. If you want, we could start with like who released music first, but I don't feel like looking all that up. So, or you want to just start how the picture shows it?
It is, yeah, that's fine. It don't really matter because all we're
Okay.
doing is just ranking them, not putting them really in order. So,
We're not ranking them at all. We're grading them. We're giving them grades.
okay. Well, there you go.
Yes, welcome to class. The bell has rang. You know what? I need a bell sound. I need a
Ding a
bell
ling a
sound.
ling a ling.
I mean that is a sound. We'll just start with Dinah. We'll just start with Dinah. But Dinah doesn't have a very extensive, you know, set of music for herself.
Ooh,
She doesn't. I mean, she released her EP in 2019. It was called Dinah Jane 1. Um and she was signed to some unknown, well, I call it an unknown label because I have no idea what Hitco is. Oh, apparently LA Reid formed Hitco.
really?
Yeah, in 1996. I don't know why she was signed to LA Reid, but okay. But the first song she released alone was Bottled Up. And I say alone because it was like after Fifth Harmony, because I think she released one when she was still in Fifth Harmony as a feature with Daddy Yankee and French Montana, but that song was horrible, so I'm not gonna count that towards her. But she released Bottled Up in 2018, and that featured Ty Dolla Sign and some other dude. And it was cute. It was cute. Um, but the when the first single she released, I was like, okay, like this is what I expected was Heard It All Before. And we know Heard It All Before. It's a kind of like a re-envisioned, reimagined Heard It All Before from what's her name's Summer, not Summer.
Yeah, you're not Summer Walker.
What's the girl's name who sang Heard It All Before first? She
I think
sampled it,
I thought she just took the beat.
which is a sample.
Right, but I don't know.
Who sang it first?
I don't know.
Sunshine Anderson. Thank you. Like you don't listen to that song. I'm so confused. Like you be
Her that's not no.
yes it is.
No, babe. Heard it all before, but Sunshine Anderson don't sound nothing like that.
Yes they do.
Oh, are they?
Yes. Don't do it. Hold on. It has to.
I mean, if it is okay, I mean, I ain't mad at it,
I
but
thought it was. I think it is still. Like I don't know. I don't know. I think it is.
well, yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Anyways, so I thought it was, but anyway, so she released "Heard It All Before," "Retrograde," "Seasons" in 2019, and that's when it really was like she was kind of like releasing stuff. I thought we were gonna get more. I was like, okay, she like she's firing up.
she's
She
actually
gonna do the
doing
dang
stuff.
thing, right? Released a little EP in 2019. I'm thinking we're gonna get more, but
Hmm.
then we really didn't get much more till 2023, and that's when she released "Ya Ya." Falling in Love, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas with Allie, Brooke, um, and like some more songs in 2024. Just very undercover, very not trying to be a pop star. I'm just gonna release a couple songs and peace out. Very much so. And while I do like Seasons, I do like Retrograde. I do like Heard It All Before. Bottled Up was cute. I don't think I like any other song. Not even the new ones. So if I had to grade her, I would give I don't want to give her an F, but I don't want to give her an F, but I don't know. You know what? I give it because of the songs I liked in the beginning, I'd give it a D. I'd give it a D. But not a very strong discography in my opinion from Dinah Jane. Like we had a couple songs in 2019 I liked, but then it just got worse and worse and worse to me. Yeah.
Well, yes.
And I know people stay on Normani's head for not releasing music, but I'm like,
Okay, there's a reason. Let's not do the sun. Let's not add her in this. There's a reason for Normani. Then it is Dinah. But
well,
go
it
ahead.
doesn't matter. I know, blah, 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 but I'm saying people forget like Dinah. Why aren't you releasing music? Like, yeah, you released another EP in 2024, and although I didn't like the music, I wish you were releasing a little more consistently, so at least there'll be more music for me to like choose if I like it or not. But I don't know. It just wasn't. It's not doing it for me. Oh yeah, she also released Lottery and 1501 in 2020, and I didn't like those either.
Yeah. Which one is the one I like? Save your energy, cause
Heard it
I've
all before.
heard it all before. That's a bop and a half. She really did her thing with that one. I mean, absolutely immaculate song. The R&B influence, everything about that song is really good. The sound is professional when it comes to production and everything. She has not done the same with the others. I would say it's just I don't know. I have to say it's not for me.
So I'm gonna put this paper back on your desk, turned upside down, and slide it towards you, and say, "See me after class." No, what? I'm not even gonna say, "See me after class." I'm gonna just say, "You could do better next time. You could do better next time."
I expected more
Um,
from you.
Yeah, I expect a little bit more because you can sing. You can sing. So, but I'm gonna just leave that with you. And I'll be looking out for the next one. Thank you, Boop. But then we're gonna move on to the next person, and that's Allie Brooke, Miss Allie. Do I not have Allie's up? I do have Allie's up. Okay, so let's look at her music. See what she's done. So she released a lot of singles. She hasn't released a lot of projects. The only project she released was a EP, and I think it was a um Christmas EP. But she's kind of I she's not inconsistent, but she released in 2018 some songs in 2019 and 2020. One in 2021, a couple in 2022, some in 2023, only one in 2024. And I know she does a lot of other stuff. Like at one point, she had the YouTube thing. She released a book. So it's
She
not
was
like she
doing
hasn't
theme
been doing
songs.
stuff, huh?
She was doing theme songs.
Theme songs for who?
She did a theme song for, I want to say, a Nickelodeon show.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Well, okay, but then boom. Um, so yeah, good for her. Now looking at the songs she released, I remember I remember the first one she released, like Perfect and Vamonos. And I said that so did I say that country? I don't know, but Vamonos. I don't know. Either way, those two songs, I remember those two because I didn't really like them like that. Then I remember she released Low Key with Tyga, and I was like, this one's okay, but it reminded me of like the Thor character, Loki, and I was like, I don't know, it just wasn't hitting for me. But then she released Lips Don't Lie. I really liked Lips Don't Lie. And then
Yeah,
she
she ate that
released
up.
Higher, and
Yeah,
Higher was my song.
no,
And
she ate
then
that
she
up.
released What Are We Waiting For? And that was my
I'm about to say
song.
it's surprisingly, Ali, I want to say, has really actual like solidified bops, and I feel like a lot of people don't know this, so she's very underappreciated, I believe.
Yeah. And I think looking at her discography, I feel like she kind of was like going in between genres a little bit, but not in like a way, not like an album that you can kind of go in between genres, but she was like, release this and then release that, and it kind of wasn't sticking anywhere.
Hmm.
Um, because I see that she had like Perfect, which was more of like a ballad, and then the pop with Lips Don't Lie, and then she kind of did like the little EDM thing with Afrojack for What Are We Waiting For, and then she kind of went to the Spanish music, and then she did Christmas music, and I kind of felt like she was kind of going everywhere. Um, and while I do like multiple of her songs, she kind of reminds me in a sense of Dinah.
Right, I see it.
Like it's been a long time, and they weren't. I don't think they signed to major record labels after Fifth Harmony. So I guess it would technically, I guess, be harder for them. I don't know, but I'm just like, we haven't gotten an album from y'all either. Like, where's y'all's album? Where's y'all's conceptualized projects that show who you are as an artist?
Yeah,
Yeah. So if I had a grader, her discography, I will put her above Dinah, but she'd
yes,
still be a D for me.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it
And I
has
love her
spots though.
voice. They both can sing. They both have the ability to make good music. They have good music. It's just I feel like the majority of their music is not, maybe not even a miss, but just not bangers.
Right.
And but they do have some that are like really, really good. And it still makes me excited for when they release. I still want to hear what they're doing when they release. I still want to, follow along with them. It's just it hasn't been hitting for me. So that's why I graded y'all that. And yeah. So
Now you're talking like that. Hmm. I agreed you all like that.
well, yes, because they're getting graded, and I want them to take their assignments seriously. Like, yes, this is not high school anymore. This is not Fifth Harmony. This is college. You're on your own. It's your own name, and you need to, stand by your work.
Right.
And then the next person we have is Jesy Nelson. Jesy. We'll just touch on who Jesy Nelson is real quickly. I'm not really a fan of Jesy Nelson already. I didn't like a lot of the drama surrounding her. I have a negative impression of her music because of such. So I am biased against her because of the way that she handled things and who she showed herself as a person online during that time. So
Oh
I'll
yeah,
just get that out the way. But Jessica Nelson,
not
let
Jessica.
I mean that's her whole name. People call her Jessie, but her name's Jessica. Um, she what did she do? When did she leave the group? She left the group some in like 2020 or something. And she released really what song did she release? Boys. That was her first song, Boys. She released Boys featuring Nicki Minaj. She
Hmm.
released Bad Thing. I feel like
Yeah,
she released some other songs too.
I think
I
it's
don't
like one or two more songs. I don't think it's like
She
a
released
whole.
another song called Mine. I
Yeah,
don't
I
yeah.
guess
I don't really remember it. I know I've listened to all her music, so it must just be
she
those.
got three, four songs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Boys. I like it. Boys was a bop to me. Was it something that she should have came out with right after leaving Little Mix to show who she was? No. But Boys, and I always say if it another pop girl had the song, like Ariana or Dua Lipa or any other person have the song other than her, it would have been a bop and probably a top 10 hit.
um I can respect that opinion. I just disagree. I
Yeah,
don't think the song. I think that you said, huh?
you always do.
I think the song is bland. I think her voice is slightly annoying. Um, and even if I think someone else sang it, I think it would just be a bland song unless they made changes to it. I like Nicki's verse; that was good, but especially the hook wasn't even bad to me. Even though it sounded like childish, like it sounded like Descendants 3, like it sounds like I want a bad boy. Like okay, let's be for real. But the fact that it was like recipe up in the sheets in the favorite recipe, and it was like what I was like, if you want a bad boy, you gotta be a bad girl. And this don't sound like no bad girl. This sounds like a corny little girl who likes a boy way older than her, and she come across real cringy. And then again, she only has 3 songs. Now the fact that Boys didn't even do bad in the UK, but the fact that people hated her so badly, like nothing else she was gonna do was gonna do well. So she had to basically retire.
Yeah,
So,
her other songs just wasn't it for me. Sorry. So
yeah. So for me, because she doesn't have a heard it all before, she doesn't have a low key, she doesn't have nothing for me to pull. So I'm gonna give her an F.
Boys 8 though.
For me, Boys doesn't match Heard It All Before. The other song I really like from her too, and then the songs I like from Dinah. Like there's nothing from her that's pulling me in her direction. So I give her an F. That's what you've been graded out of 100, maybe like a 40.
It's okay, Jesse. I still listen to Boys. Sometimes I skip to Nikki's part, but I still listen.
That's not a good thing. Um I like how you said it's okay, Jesse. I listen to your song. I just don't listen to your part. Like hello? Like that did not help at
But
all.
sometimes I just want Nikki's verse is very good, like lyrically, flow wise, like everything about that verse is like really top 10. So it kind of annoys me that like it wasn't appreciated as much because it was just Jesse Nelson, but that's okay.
Well, maybe she should have took the song for herself. I don't know. But we're going to move on. So
Ariana
we
changed
kind of
her black fishing should have done it.
You said, huh?
Ariana during her black fishing days should have done it.
Please. But now we're gonna go on to "You Go Your Way, I'll Go Mine." Okay,
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 okay.
okay. You better sing.
We're going on to Perrie Edwards. Perrie Edwards. I like a little Perrie Edwards, but okay. So we all know her from Little Mix. And she recently started releasing music. Of course, she first started in 2024, earlier this. It wasn't even this year. It was like not too long ago at all. But she released "Forget About Us," "Tears," and "You Go Your Way." I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like "Forget About Us" at all. But "Tears," I said I could get with "Tears," but "You Go Your Way," that was like, okay, this is the song I like from her. Like I like this one.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's just the three, right?
It's just
And
those three.
the first one, that's the one with Ed Sheeran, or he wrote it or something.
I think so. I think he wrote "Forget
Yeah,
About Us."
absolutely boring. But Tears, I was like, okay, it's giving a little bit more pop and giving it more. It's giving more. You know, it's not perfect, but I could see she's learning, she's crafting, she's powering up per se. And then the other one, like you said, I can't remember the song name. You go your way, I go my way.
"You Go Your Way." Yes.
Right. That song, it's a grower. Like if you really start listening to it, the hook is addictive, the verses are cute. Yeah, I really like it. So good on her.
Yeah, I really like it. I would say the first time I listened to it, the fact that the verses were so short were like it was like jarring because it was like the hook is really big, and then she'd be like, "Uh huh, go that way, you go." I was like, "Oh my god, we're back to the hook." A
Mhm.
minute of the song is not over, and we're back to this long a hook. But it wasn't bad. I grew to appreciate it either way. And she only has 3 songs. She has the same amount of songs as Jesy. Now, everyone from Little Mix, other than Jesy, came out either last year or this year, so they're gonna have way less music. So it's gonna be harder to grade them. I'm just gonna grade them based off, those what we have. And it kind of hurts. It's kind of better to release less songs because there's less chance for me to be because it's like okay, like if you release 3 songs and I only like one out of the 3, it's like that's 33%. But if you release 20 songs and I only like 3, baby, I don't even think you passed 10% on that one. So
Right.
so sometimes I mean in this instance it may be better to have, less songs out because I like more Ally Brooks songs than Perry, but I think I want to give Perry a C simply because looking at all 3 of them, I like Tears. I don't love it, but I like Tears, and I really like You Go Your Way. The only one I don't like is Forget About Us. So that's what I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give her a C.
Um,
She can move down to a D. That's okay with me, but it's not getting higher than a C for me.
I mean, I would put her on the same level as Allie, but it's whatever.
May if I discounted Ali's Spanish songs, even though I do listen to some Spanish music, I just don't like hers. Maybe I could put her on C. I'll give Ali a D plus, and I'll give Perry a C minus. Yeah, yeah, and I'm also knocking what's her name? How I forget her name? I'm looking at her and I'm
Ooh,
trying to call her
Perry?
Dinah. Allie. I'm also
Oh.
knocking Allie a little bit just because like she was doing too much. She went to this genre to that genre. I wish she just had an era where it was like consistent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only other reason why I'm knocking her. So I'm gonna put Allie there. I'm gonna leave Allie there for now. I'm gonna leave Allie there for now.
You do you. I'll say it. I said my opinion.
Anyways, so now we're gonna move on to
Oh
Normani.
Lord.
You know I love me some Normani.
Do you?
Mm. Excuse me.
would never guess, but that's fine. Go ahead.
And why wouldn't have guessed?
I mean, I never like realized you like you. Oh, I love the money.
But I'm just saying, why would you say, "Oh, really?" Like it was such a surprise. Like I don't listen to Normani or I don't like Normani. Like I'm confused.
Well, it's not that you don't listen to her or don't like her.
Uh huh.
It's the fact that it's like I can see you liking Normani. Love is a stronger feeling though.
Okay, well, if you want to be a hater, but she released
That's
her
up.
album this year, June 14th, 2024. We all know it. Dopamine. Yes, sir, indeed. And when she first left Fifth Harmony, she released that EP with Calvin Harris. Um, and then she had a bunch of singles, well, not a bunch, but she had singles like Love Lies, Waves, Dancing with a Stranger, Motivation, Diamonds, Wild Side, Fair. I don't even remember New to You. And then the songs from Dopamine. Oh yeah, she was also on that Don't They song with Josh Levy, and then she was on that Body Count remix with Jesse Reyes and Kelani. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. When Normani first came out with that EP, it was very like it was good. I liked it because there was only two songs. It was Checklist and Slow Down. I don't think I liked Slow Down, but I loved Checklist. I love Checklist.
Mm.
And then she released Love Lies. We all love Love Lies. She released Waves. I love Waves. Dancing with a Stranger. I thought it was cute. Motivation. Loved Motivation. Diamonds. I thought it was cute. Wild Side. I thought it was cute. Then it all changed when she released Fair. And it was like, oh, why would you release Fair after Wild Side? Like what?
Mm.
I got confused. And Fair to me isn't a great song. And I don't think it's a great song, and I don't think it was done greatly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even performed in a way to make me like the song. Now, did I listen to it? Yes. Did I stream it? Yes, because I support Normani. I think it was on my Spotify Year Wrapped. Don't know how that happened, but fair. Like, I supported Fair. Okay, I'm a fan. Um, but then she fell off again. We didn't see her for a while, and then we got 159. And it was kind of the same thing
That's
with
the
one
one with
five.
Gunna, right?
Yeah, we're gonna. And I was like, okay. I mean, it's cute, I guess. Like it's not ugly, but I don't know if it's cute, but it's not ugly.
Right.
Like, yeah. But it ain't a model. And then we got the album, I think. And then we got Candy Paint as a no, we got Candy Paint first. We got Candy Paint as the second single before the album dropped. And it was missing something. Like I saw a lot of potential and I love the potential in Candy Paint, but there was something missing. The beat wasn't booming enough. Her voice wasn't um it was like the production of the song wasn't all the way there. And I was confused why it wasn't all the way there. I was like, did the budget fall or did we like I didn't know what happened. And then we got the album and I was like, great, we got the album and I'm listening to the album and I'm just like, it's okay. I didn't love it. I didn't love it at all. I thought she was gonna give us more hip hop, dance, attitude,
Pop.
pop, and not even pop like Britney Spears, but like Lose My Breath. Like just more like early 2000s dancing, but black people dancing, not dance music like white people like not like that, but like that boom, 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 Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Oh my.
Like 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 old Sierra, goodies, like something like that. That's what I thought we were gonna get, and that's why I loved Candy Paint and Big Boy. but it just felt like something was missing. Yeah, I didn't connect. And then there was no marketing whatsoever. So there was nothing to help me connect to this album. So I didn't love it. How
Mm.
about you?
Well, yeah, her initial run right after Fifth Harmony broke up was cute. I did like Love Lies. Well, I love Love Lies. I did like Dancing with a Stranger. I did like Checklist. There was things here and there that made me pique my interest for her to drop an album. I want to say a few years went by, and she dropped a little bit more. And maybe I think there was like maybe one song that I was like, okay, I like this. But then the album came. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like the album. I want to say I have two songs from that album, and that's Big Boy and no, there's probably three. Big Boy, um, what's that one? The 5-4 Sticky Sticky. I really like that one.
Oh, Grip.
Grip, yes, Grip. I love Grip. Um, but yeah, the Candy Paint. I liked it for a little bit, but I heard it before, and then I heard it now, and I'm just like Denim was saying, it was just something was missing. So when I listened to it more than once, I'm like, it's boring. So we gonna move on. So I don't know. I do like Normani. I want more for her,
Hello, please.
but yeah, but majority of her stuff has not connected with me, or I have not connected with it. So, um,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a C.
oh, okay.
And the reason why is because other than the album, I would have given her higher. It was only the album that really draws it down for me. Because I love Love Lies like we all do. But Waves, that was like one of my favorite songs.
Mhm.
Dancing with the Strangers, okay, it wouldn't bring it down. I loved Motivation. I like Diamonds. I liked Wild Side. I do think the song is better because of the music video, but we got the music video. So hey, I listen to Fair. There are some songs on the album I like, but the only thing that really brought down her discography is her album to me, and not the whole album, just most of it.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give her a C because it was like up to a certain point, it was like B or almost A. I give it a B though. It was top B for
Oh.
me until that album came, and then it really just fell.
Mhm.
So that's what I would give her.
Okay. Um. Sure. I would put her at the end of C. So
Oh, behind
mine would probably go Perry, Alley, and then Normani.
oh.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, they all make good music, so that's fair. And then we have child. I almost forgot her name. Jade
Well, her wasn't
Thirlwall.
good, but yeah.
Thirlwall. Jade. It's not Jade. It's Jade. And she's only released 2 songs. Oh wait, she's really
3.
3 songs.
Yeah.
The first one was Angel of My Dreams, and then it was Midnight Cowboy, and then it was Fantasy.
Mhm.
Um, I really liked Angel of My Dreams. It was messy though. It was messy. It could have been a tad bit better, but I
Mhm.
still like it. Midnight Cowboy, I liked it. I thought it was cute. I didn't love it. I did like it. Fantasy, out of the three, is the one I like the least. It's okay. I don't love it. I don't think it's a bad song at all. I just don't love it.
I like all three songs, and well, I think all of three songs are nice. They're type of songs I'm like, if someone put them on, I wouldn't change it. If they were in the club, I would still dance. I'm not reaching for if they came on the radio, I'm not looking to change them. Will I have them on rotation on my phone? No. So they're just okay.
Yeah. Um, I don't know what I would grade her because low key, I kind of want to give her The thing is
A
because she
D.
only has 3 songs, but I do wanna give her a D, but not because the songs are bad, though. Imma have to shift
But
these
they don't
people.
make you rejoice either, because Perry only has 3 songs and you gave her a
They
C.
they don't, but I don't think a song has to like, I don't think I have to fully enjoy a song for me to recognize its goodness. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay. Imma move some people around. Imma move some people around, actually. Imma move Dinah up. Now, why did I do that?
Dinah.
I keep calling her Dinah. Imma move Allie
Allie.
up. Yeah, Imma move Allie up. Alley-oop. And Imma give her a C for me.
Okay.
Sorry, Dinah, you're alone. Imma give her a C. Yeah, let's keep it in this order. Let's keep it in this order. And then we're gonna go to Lauren, not Lauren, please. That is Leigh-Anne.
B.
Huh?
B.
Oh, okay. Well, Sebastian says B, but
Just
just
go ahead. You can get the introduction on.
but going through her music, she first started releasing her solo stuff last year. Her first single was Don't Say Love. Then she released My Love. Then she released No Hard Feelings, which is the EP. And the singles from that was Still in Love, Forbidden Fruit, and OMG. And Sebastian said it's a B. I absolutely love the EP. I don't think there's not one song I don't like from this EP.
Everything she has done has been of quality. Even if there's songs that I like maybe 2, 3 songs from the EP, but even the other songs I don't dislike, and I do think they're of quality. The only song at first, I the only song that I didn't truly like was the first one she put out, which was what was the song called? Don't Stop,
Don't Say Love.
yeah, Don't Say Love, and even at to a point, I listened to that to where I actually like the song. So, yeah, there's nothing I would say about her discography that disappointed me. And it actually maybe because I didn't look down on her, but it was unexpected of me to like her stuff so much. So yeah, she eats up. Her
Yeah.
album was it album or mixtape?
EP.
EP. She went into different genres. She made me feel as a little bit of the throwback of old R&B. She did that.
Yeah.
You
And
did
she did that
well,
so much
okay.
for me. I'm giving her an A. I absolutely love her discography right now. I'm really excited to see what else she's gonna do. She did different genres, she did different sounds, she did different feelings, she did different topics. Everything about what she's done so far, I'm really, really excited about. I really, really like. So I'm not going to. The only reason why I wouldn't give her an A is like, well, she doesn't have a lot of music out. And I'm not going to hold that against her. I absolutely adore My Love. When she released that, I said, "Oh wow, like she's a star." I like Don't Say Love, but My Love was like it. But then when she released this EP, and I liked every single song, especially I'll Still Be Here. I like Oh My God. I really like Still in Love. I like the other two songs too, like Anticipate. I really like that song. Um, it was just like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an A. Um, do I think it's a perfect project? Do I think her discography is perfect? No, but I'm satisfied giving her A. I think she did a very good job. I love what she's done. I love what she's doing. I can't wait for more. So I'm going to go ahead and give her an A. For me. Gra-ta-ta-ta. And you know what? In fact, I'm going to put her on the board. Everybody be like Leigh-Anne. No, I'm just joking.
Mhm. Okay.
I'm just joking. She is the teacher's pet right now. She's doing exactly what I've been teaching y'all. She's paying attention. She's raising her hand in class. She's answering questions. She's over here helping other students. Like we all want a student like Leanne. She may hit the dean's list. her album's coming out next year, I think. So she may hit the dean's list. You never know.
You never know.
You never know. We'll see next year, I guess. But we're gonna move on to the next person, and that's KK. Camila Cabello. Ka- da- 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 da,
Y'all gonna
da.
hate me on this one.
Okay, so I think this was probably the most successful out of all of them so far,
Yeah.
or not even so far, but out of all of them,
I mean,
she's probably
commercial
been the most.
success, yes.
Right. Yeah. Um. Now she was the one who started releasing solo music first. It's almost been a decade since her first solo song,
Mm-hmm.
which was "I Knew What You Did Last Summer" with Shawn Mendes. Then she released "Bad Things" with Machine Gun Kelly. She also had a that's I felt like she had another song, but anyways, then she released "Bad Things" with Machine Gun Kelly. Then "Crying in the Club," and I think she left that same year. I think I
Crying in
think
the
she left
Club
in
came out
2016.
after the group broke up. So
Yeah, she left in 2016. But yeah, and then in 2017, after she released "Crying in the Club," Havana, um, more stuff, Senorita, Liar, My Oh My, Don't Go Yet, Bomb Bomb, or is it It's Bomb Bomb, I
mm-hmm.
think. Um, up until last year or this year. Was it last year or this year she released the album? It was this year.
It might have been this year, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, she's released four albums. Camilla was released in 2018, Romance in 2019, Familia in 2022, and CXOXO in June of 2024.
Yeah. Um for me, I would put her at the top of C. And I say this because, well, she just has bops. Like her bops that I really like, the songs I really enjoy from her, I enjoy much more than most of the other people on this list. And, of course you hate to say it, but when it comes to like Havana and um I
Hello.
can't remember the other songs, but when it comes to her other songs, it's like great. Now she does have more music, which I'm not one of Camila Cabello fans, so her albums don't do it for me. There's specifically one or two songs maybe from each project or maybe just from a few projects that I really, really like. Um, but yeah, it's Camila has bops.
So for me, what's saving her from being lower on the list are her singles, because I don't think I've liked one of her albums.
No.
Her last album, I don't think I liked any of the songs from it, but maybe the first single. Familia, I don't think I liked anything from that, but Don't Go Yet. Romance, I didn't like, I don't think anything from it. Um, Camilla, I liked Havana from it and some other song. But for me, it's really just her single saving it. And she has a lot of singles and I don't even like them all. Low key, I feel like I should place her lower, but it's just her hits giving her a C. And she doesn't even have that many hits compared to the amount of music she has. Like she has four albums,
Which is
and
crazy
for me,
under
she has like
Normani. But
one hit per album for me. Um, yeah. So I don't even have to put her at C. I mean, I would give her C, but she could be like a low C for me. She could. She could be like a low C for me, low key. Oh, I kind of want to switch these two. My bad. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll give her a C for her hits, but her music overall to me is just not good. I just don't like it. Um, yeah, but and the reason why I didn't put her at the top, I just like Normani's music better. Sorry, I'm not saying that they're hits. I'm not saying she has more hits, but I just like her music better. Um, and I think she does more stuff, whether it's good or not. I think Normani has done more or tried more things in a I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
sure.
I'm just talking. Either way, that's how I put it. Um and then we're gonna go to. So I don't know. So Camilla again. So it's like having a lot of music may help and may not help because a lot of her music to me brings Camilla down. It's just she has some really solid hits that are keeping her this high. So good for her for having them hits, but those hits are not recent. I think
Mm-hmm.
the last one I really liked of hers was like I really like was "Don't Go Yet," and that was in 2021. Oh my god, I did not know that was so long ago. Either ways, we're gonna move on to our last person, Lauren Jauregui. The first time she released a solo song, or well, it wasn't her song, but she featured on a song solo. It was in 2016 on Mariah Hill's song "Back to Me," and I love that song then. Now, not so much, but I did love it then. But since then, she's released songs. Expectations, I know, was a very big one for her that I remember. More than that, I remember Lento, 50 Feet, loved 50 Feet. And Trust Issues, love Trust Issues. Always Love, I love Always Love. Um, and she's released something this year. She released the EP in 2021 and 2023, but she released a song this year too, or a couple songs actually. I don't think I listened to any of these because I'm following her Twitter, but I muted her, so now I like never see her anywhere, and so I need to unmute her so I can see what she's releasing. Um, yeah, but again, she doesn't have an album either,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
she has a limited amount of songs.
She came out really strong to me. Her singles. Um, there was really quite a few songs that I liked of hers, but then after that, it kept kind of dwindling and dwindling, and you know, she's okay. Yeah, I feel like especially with Fifth Harmony, at least when they were released, they wanted to do specifically music. They wanted to experiment and do things that they felt like they've always wanted to do, which is not always the best sounding. So yeah, but she's decent. I'd put her at like the bottom of C.
And see, I wouldn't put her at the bottom, but I feel like her and Allie would like share a spot for me because there are a lot of Lauren Jauregui songs I do like. It's just they're just singles. Like there's no meat to her discography for me. And I
Hmm.
haven't really listened to her most recent stuff, so it's not like that's holding me back. But I think there's not a lot of reach right now that I've heard in her musicality. Like I kind of hear a Lauren Jauregui song in my head, and I hear a Lauren Jauregui song. Like it's not like, oh, you never know what she's coming out with, or I don't see a lot of artistic reach in her music. Um, so that's the reason why I kind of put her below Allie. I feel like they're tied. Her and Allie are tied for me. Actually, I'm not even gonna say like one's below the other. And almost Camilla and Normani are almost tied for me too because again, it's so weird because it's like for Leigh-Anne, her project was good, so I'm rating her good. Their projects are bad, but their singles are good, so I'm rating them good. These two, they don't have a project, they just have singles that some of them I really like. These two, they don't have a project out yet, and their singles, they're either hit or miss for me.
Hmm.
Her singles, she's just hit or miss in general, but she doesn't even have like the strongest hits for me. Except maybe the one. And then there's nothing of hers that I like. So yeah, that's how I would rate it. I don't think I would move anymore, but I would say they're tied almost. They're definitely tied. They're a little bit tied. And then yeah, I like where they ended up for mine. I like where they
Hmm.
ended up for mine. Did you have any final thoughts before we wrap up?
No. I mean, I'm proud of all the women. I know they all been through a lot dealing with what they dealt with in the music industry, of course. So I'm sure them able to express their um, truest creative capacity and the music they really want to do is very liberating. So I'm happy for them. Um, and it's okay that I don't particularly like everyone. Not all music is meant for me. Um, yeah, but shout out to them.
Yeah.
Girl groups in America and the UK are not well, even in other places like K-pop and all that stuff. We just don't hear about it all too much. Um, it's hard, and they work against you and they plant seeds and everything else. But yeah,
Yeah. I just wanted to wrap it up with what I probably should have said in the beginning is that for me an A is exemplary. You did a great job. People should rave about it. If someone is like, "Oh, what should I listen to?" I'm gonna bring up your project. C for me is very much like they're passing. I don't think they're failing at all. I don't think the music is bad. I just think that it's very inconsistent, or we haven't seen enough, or we haven't heard enough, or I want to see growth or something like that. It's not a bad thing. People kind of that's why I wanted to do more grading rather than ranking, because I don't want to say this artist is above or below that artist. Now that's how it's presented in a visually, but it's just grading based off what I would recommend, what I like to hear in music, what I like to see, and stuff like that. And I love variety. And she gave that on her project, and I love that. So that's why I gave her a D. I mean, D is technically passing, but Donna, I really would like to hear more from you. I just say that. I just want to hear more from you. Because I really think all of these girls are talented. All of these girls are talented, and I think they all could go
even Jesse.
far. All of these girls. So yeah, that's it for me. If that's it from you, then we can just say bye. Oh, where can the people find you?
Y'all can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, shoot, MySpace, anywhere at Sebastian Minaj, Sebastionminaj. And thanks for allowing me to be here.
You're welcome. Hey, you already know who it is. This is Denim and then JK. I was trying to do a little JoJo Siva thing, but
Yeah.
it didn't really work out. But thank you for clicking and watching this video. This is the Patchwork Podcast with Denim. 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 And I'll see y'all another time.